Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Reaper Pig, the best
Welcome
kind
back.
of pig that you could have around, and I am here with my friend Beast. I call
Hey
him Beast, but
there.
he calls himself Zeldin. And he's helping me out with the stream, and I have been cutting this into it because fucking YouTube cuts damn videos down to 2 hours, even though you've been recording for the last 6,
That sucks.
right?
So yeah, welcome back to Zeldin talks about SCP for another half hour.
Zeldin was in
Probably not.
Zelda and or Beast, depending on how you want to see him, but I call him Beast.
Yeah, it's
Was
fine. It's
just
fine
telling
either
me
way.
about a thing called Siren Head.
Siren Head. I really can't tell if you're memeing me right now or not. It is okay. So Siren Head like suddenly became like a big thing like a month ago. When this went pretty much it's almost like an SCP like it's a cryptid tale type thing.
Okay.
But people have been making like a shit ton of edits, and it's in like a shit. It was in like a shit ton of memes and stuff. Like it was like a huge meme, pretty much. Like 2 weeks ago, even. I'm just gonna send you like a picture of something that you might have seen it, like of it.
Sure.
It's like
I gotta get another game up. Um,
basically imagine if you know those like
Try
tornado
the new one.
sirens.
What's up?
You know like those tornado siren things.
Yeah.
Imagine if one of them grew legs and walked away.
I'm sorry. I'm playing a game called Creeks, but are you on cracks?
uh, Possibly. Just
Man, put that shit down. Let me go ahead and get this set up. But no,
here,
that's what the fuck? What the hell is that, dude?
here I'll show you a picture. If I can find like the really good one, the one that started it all, I want to find it.
All right.
Just because it's a really cool here. It's just
Oh shit! Somebody actually put something in the chat, but it never popped on my device for my phone. Somebody
oh
went.
well.
Somebody called Blue Cow 349. What the fuck? This game is 90% training camp grind. Well, I'm sorry I didn't see that. For some reason, it was. It's not showing post. The fuck?
So this uh this isn't the one that started it all. Just I couldn't find it, so this is just gonna be the second best thing. I'm gonna stick it in the Dead Man's Coin out of character chat. Okay,
Okay. So we're gonna go to Dead Man Script.
this thing.
Going there, give me a minute. Dead man's chat. Out of character. What the fuck?
That is Siren Head. It is a cryptid monster thing
Slenderman
like
with
Slender.
two speakers on its head.
It's basically, um, it's like no history. It was like pretty much exactly like SCP, like an off-brand SCP for a while. It was created all the way back in 2014, and nobody knew about it until really recently. And now
It
there's
was
been like,
created because somebody made it up.
yeah, someone made it up. It's not a real fucking thing, man. It's just
I mean, obviously, if that thing was actually real, it'd probably be burnt down already.
yeah. I mean, it's like
I'm gonna
it's like
add this real quick to show people images.
yeah. Honestly, I'm really surprised you didn't know about this. You would probably personally, I think you would really love SCPs and shit like that. I'm especially a big fan of like human ones. There are a
That
bunch of
shit's
like
crazy.
imagine basically anomalous human imagine like basically anomalous entities, objects, and humans things that like are out of place in the world. Like there's a
Out of
guy.
place. No, you don't say.
I mean more like extremely out of place, as in there is a human that at random intervals teleports to an alternate universe of the world,
Jesus.
and then will teleport back. It is a crazy thing.
Okay, so I'm playing
there is
Creeks
another
right
one.
now. Oh,
Human SCPs are really my favorite because you gotta see like this fucking psychology of like how do they deal with whatever the hell they have. Especially this guy, this SCP called Joe Schmo, who has like multiple anomalous properties all piled into one. First off, he is unable to be harmed whatsoever. That seems pretty cool, like on at first, right?
sure.
Second layer to it, his anything he does or says is completely filtered through. Meaning everyone around him, no matter what, videotapes anything. He releases like this mimetic property thing to everything that forces them to see some like him doing or saying something that like kind of fits to whatever situation is going on. Like against his will. He physically is unable to actually have an actual conversation with anyone or be actually perceived by someone. In the actual recording of the he just kind of like exists on a whole different frequency, I guess, to like the rest of the human, to the rest of the world, because everyone else perceives like if he's standing up in like an office building or something like that, he's standing
The
up
fuck?
and walking around somewhere, they see him sitting in a chair and like talking to someone, and they hear him talking to someone. If he says something that doesn't like fit the place, then they hear him say something different. Like he physically can punch someone in the face and they wouldn't notice. They would think, "Oh, hey, I'm not prone to like random nosebleeds, but huh."
That
It's very dumb. I've got to send you a bunch of this shit. You would probably find
that
it
sounds like one
cool.
of those things where you see in animes and mangas where the guy is so fucking rich and his family's so powerful, everybody lets him do as he pleases.
It's like that, but imagine being trapped like that for years and years and years and years with no one to actually talk to. You would go insane, which he does. And
I mean,
I've got,
okay, hear me out, okay? If he
yeah,
could do anything he wanted to and nobody could stop him, do you know how many guys would probably be like, "Oh, I know what I'd do with that. I'd go here and here and here and here." Like, you could honestly have, in my mind, you could have some fun. Though a lot of the stuff you'd be
could.
doing is illegal.
You could, yes, and he does. He like fucking goes through a place, punching people around, insulting them, stealing their money, stealing their sandwiches. He stole a picnic basket, a whole ass picnic basket. No one noticed.
Yes, but has he knocked up a female and not
Yes.
had to take responsibility for it?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
He has done everything. He's like this 30 something year old. He's had this ability pretty much his entire life.
Man, there's so many people that would love to have that ability.
Yes, but I've got to send you some of this shit because he is the loneliest fucking it's the point where he's just jumping off of shit to see what his limits are to his fucking invulnerability, and there don't seem to be any. He
So, like,
wants
it's
to
something
die.
like a curse instead of it being
It
just.
at that point, it's more at the point where he is. It's more of a curse.
Hmm.
Um,
That's interesting.
he's also like extremely wanted by the Foundation. Just like he is like a wanted man from the Foundation because he keeps escaping.
How are they capturing him in the first place?
He can't his appearance doesn't like change. He always looks the same.
Yeah, but if he can't,
They found that the blunt force to the head tends to like be able to knock him out. So they like keep him in like this locked, airtight cell where he couldn't possibly get out, and he still managed to get out somehow.
Well, because he willed it. Like, let's be real.
It's sort of. I really have to send you some shit. It's like there's, 173, which is, it's basically a weeping angel. But what if instead of sending you back in time, the thing just fucking snaps your neck?
The whipping angel doesn't send you back in time.
They do.
No, the whipping angel in the whipping angel kills you, dude.
Yeah, they kill you by sending you back in time and then you live to death. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's how Tenet phrased it.
Huh.
Have you seen, like, David Tennant's Doctor? That's, like, their first appearance. They send you back in time and to a point where you would, they feed off of, like, the future you could have had, like, the time dilation of the future you could have had.
Really? I did not know that. I may actually have to add them into Dungeons and Dragons from now on.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I have like things sort of like that. It's such a cool concept of a monster that you have to keep looking at it or it can move.
Yeah, I could but I wouldn't. I'd have to be careful for the fact. The simple fact is that if I wasn't,
really easy to die from that.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Because it's such an effective defense. You have to blink at some point.
Do you though? Do you really?
I mean, yeah, unless you're like constantly getting moisture to your eyes, you do.
But the one problem I see a lot of people having is sorry. A lot of what we were talking about?
Weeping angels and that kind of monster type thing. And SCP-173, which is like a weeping angel, but it snaps your neck instead.
A lot of the only problem I see with bringing that thing into Dungeons & Dragons is the damage output that it has.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could never put, like, at 173, it would deal, like, 50 d6 damage per round.
You'd have to practically be gods to not die from that thing.
Yeah. I mean, in D&D, it's easier. You could, like, teleport away or something like that. But
yeah, there's that. But there's also the fact is that if you're by yourself,
that thing will get you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Most of the SCP. That's the thing about the SCP Foundation as well, is that they have like containment procedures for each of these SCPs for the most part. Like 173, it stays in this like secure like stone like fucking reinforced concrete box, and which is only ever opened like once a month because for some reason it still shits.
Wait, what?
Every month or so, like, they find on the ground of its containment cell blood and feces, and they can't figure out where it comes from. It doesn't come from the sculpture. It is completely stone.
How big is the feces? Does it say?
It usually piles up. They have to have like 3 prisoners like go in and clean it up, 2 to watch the thing so it doesn't kill all 3 of them, and then 1 of them to clean it. The Foundation has this program called D-Class, which are basically prisoners, murderers, and shit like that all across the place. That basically they have them work as like grunt work for the Foundation, like that. Basically, anything that could possibly kill them. Usually, like the really dangerous SCPs that no one wants to like have to handle. They send
Right.
the prisoners in there, and if they survive 1 month, they kill them anyway.
Huh.
Yeah, it's usually murderers and shit like that. But reading through the D-class file thing, kind of sounds like they also sometimes take political prisoners from the U.S. government and random civilians off the street occasionally if they run low, which is kind of fucked up.
I want to try to see if I can set something up real quick. Give me a second.
The Foundation's motto is for the good of humanity. Otherwise
There we
known
go.
as anything for the greater good. So
Yeah, they said they said ISPIKIG, not English. English.
I speak not English. Okay.
It's spike.
Um.
It's like I spiking, not English. But yeah, that's what got me confused. But then somebody else also put down something earlier, but it's not posting. It's not coming up on chat, so I don't know why that is. Um. So can I ask for a favor?
Sure.
Can you keep an eye on chat in case somebody says something? Because though I have my phone
Well, I
showing
can't
up for
see-
chat.
I can't see chat when I'm in the chat when I'm in the room. I can't see when I'm in the Twitch channel. I can't see chat.
But you shouldn't need to be in the Twitch channel to still be in the call.
Oh yeah, I'm on the call. That's yeah.
You keep forgetting that, huh?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Even on like when I go into the Twitch thing, I can't see what other people have like commented or are saying in the chat room.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Oh well, shit happens. Alright.
Are they still here?
What? Who's still here?
Is that person still like in the?
Not that I know of. Like I
Okay,
haven't
never
seen
mind.
anything. I haven't seen anything about like them being here.
All right, never mind then.
Says I have 2 viewers.
Oh.
So somebody's here, but that person, the person that said something about not being able to speak English, was here earlier. And then they left. So I don't think. What the fuck is that?
What?
There's something that just popped in the fucking game just popped up. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, that is just death right there.
Oh, that thing, yeah. Yep. Sucks.
Okay, I gotta come here. Jump down here.
It was like
Come
a
up
giant
here.
claw coming down, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that thing. No.
I don't know what the hell that was, but holy shit.
I've never seen
Oh,
it.
what I was trying to say earlier. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but what I was trying to say earlier is every time I see somebody trying to play something with in Dungeons and Dragons where there's this statue or something like that, they always make it like practically all a freaking a stone angel is a gargoyle.
Yeah.
And but just change the leave all the everything the same, just change the appearance. Doesn't make them any lesser than a gargoyle.
One thing I like doing, like whenever I make moving statues and things like that, is
Uh-huh.
I don't usually make it like an enemy or an ally or anything like that. I just like to have it follow them around.
And that's pretty fucking cool.
Like not even
It's just
threateningly. It's just they look behind it and it's like peering around a corner without watching them. Just
right.
watching them. It never does anything else.
Nah, that can't be it. Okay, so now I should be able to kill it. Holy shit, that's what that is?
Damn, see that. Give me just one sec, mate. The stream's catching up.
The dog or whatever the hell that thing turned into the thing. That's why I'm like, what the hell? So that's what that is? So my thoughts of this game is that everything is different when it's dark compared to when
Yeah,
the
for
lights
most
out.
part.
Huh?
For the most part. Yeah.
Like this gives me the feel of like a kid scared in the darkness.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
this is
accurate.
what it looks like when there's light.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Oh, she's looking upward, but is she looking at that or at the person in the tree? Interesting. Oh
There's
shit.
a person in the. Oh yeah, there is a person in the tree.
Okay, so there is no way to get out of to look at that without the
There's
light.
2 people in the tree.
Wait, there's 2 people?
Yeah, there's one. This guy. There's one sitting on the branch,
Uh-huh.
and then there's one and then there's one in like blue robes behind the tree, behind like the leaves there. Might
I
just be
don't
seeing
see a
things.
person, but I see the blue that you're talking about.
I might just be crazy. That's.
You know, I see where the face is, where it looks like there's a face. I don't see
I'm probably just
the
seeing things.
body, but I see where it looks like a face.
I'm probably just seeing like the blue through the leaves.
Maybe, but that's actually a really weird concept, but in the same return, it's a good concept.
Yeah, sorry. It's just that's exactly where her line of sight is going as well. So that's just kind of what made me think of it. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna push this. Ah. But no, honestly, if I could get this Twitch stuff and everything like this up and running, that would be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Hit this.
God. You know a game that like was really good at like messing with perception,
What's that?
sort of like this. I can't remember what it's called, but for the life of me, but it was like I'm gonna find it at some point again, but it was really fun. It's a game that like its main like mechanic
Uh-huh.
was you messing with perspective. It was a first person game.
It's a game I know what you're talking about, and I watched Jacksepticeye play with it. It's a
Yes.
VR game.
It can be. I played it just computer.
Really?
Yeah.
where everything it's like depending on where you drop it, it drops larger, or if you
Yeah.
look down at the ground, it drops it smaller.
Yes, it's
It looks so fucking fun, dude.
yeah, it is really fun. My favorite part of the game messes with you a little bit, where you're taking one of the things, you drop it, and then it stays there. And then once you get closer, you realize you accidentally became two-dimensional across multiple surfaces.
Okay, hold on. I gotta turn down this fucking game cause I barely heard you there.
Basically, think of like you see it like you're trying to put it like right in front of there, but instead it's like you spray painted it on a wall, but in multiple directions. Oh, what's going on here?
Right? Makes you really want to watch the stream now, huh?
No, I am watching the stream.
No. I was meaning like something happens like that, and it's like, ooh, what's this? And it makes you like want to focus on it. That's why I was like, kind of like unable to hear you, because not only is the sound a little too loud, but
Okay. Question:
it's like,
are you moving at the moment? Because it does not look like you are.
no,
It looks
I
like you're
was
just.
messing with the I was messing with the sound.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Okay. Um,
Right now you're
how
frozen.
the fuck am I supposed to do this? Oh, mm, oh shit, I died. Shut up, you. Every time I die, my fucking controller vibrates because apparently this is you can use your controller in this. So it's like, I die, my controller vibrates. It's like I don't need that to happen. Okay, then we're gonna push this. No, we're not. We're gonna just leave that there so we don't die again. um, I don't know. Like I've been wanting to try to get a few people together. Like, cause the only reason why I haven't done this yet is because of Mod, and the fact that he has to have permission from his mom. I've been wanting to take Dead Man's Coin and bring it live.
Yeah, and I think I could. I think I could do voice for that for the most part. Um,
I would need everybody to do voice, to be honest.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't get down the ladder fast enough. That's bullshit.
Well, I guess that's just one of the things that sucks for you.
Right? Now, is that gonna go back, or is that just permanently like that? Okay, so there is a time limit.
Yes. You really got to time it just right.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. I
Oh
have it
boy, oh
set
boy.
for like a 20-second delay, so give me a second. I may be able to fix this. Settings, stream output. I have a slight delay on it, just for simple reasons such as like it makes it easier. Video? No, that's not it. Advanced. I have a delay. Retry delay. I don't want that in there. Automatically reconnect. So we want this down for 10 seconds, and this down to 2-second delay, and apply that. Now it should be a little faster for you, hopefully.
All right. So right now you're climbing down a ladder. I think you're frozen.
I must have just started.
Okay.
Um.
I need to get going in a few minutes.
Okay. Gotta figure
Ooh,
out
how you gonna get out of this one?
Nope. Okay. Gotta figure this out. If I bring this out. Okay, so that's gonna. After a while, that's gonna go backwards. It's gonna try to get back to where it was, but it can't. So which allows me to bring that in and then drop straight down with that. Okay. Haha. That delay did not help. Changing the delay did not change that at all. Oh well. Okay, so I can't do anything. Oh shit, there's a new enemy. Oh, and he can use ladders. Great. Just what I need. Somebody chase me up ladders.
Oh crap! Yep.
Huh.
Ladders are like your one safeguard,
Right?
but nope. They give you nothing.
There we go.
Oh man.
Well, hopefully
so
we don't have to deal with that for a while.
probably a really dumb question, but have you watched SAO Abridged?
SAO Bridge? No.
Abridged? No.
No.
It's amazing. It's better than the actual anime.
I'm not much of a SAO fan, so.
Exactly. What I mean is, it is much better than the actual anime. Like, it takes everything wrong, everything that like wasn't good about the original, and like made it make sense, and like made it better.
Right.
It's probably the one abridged series that actually improved upon the actual show.
Goblin Hunter is a real close to. Like that one made it a lot funnier. When when it's obviously supposed to be a serious
show.
anime. It definitely made it a joke of one, but it did improve on it just a bit, at least in my thoughts.
Yeah, thing of with SAO Abridged is it actually like they changed the reason they like release one every year. I think they're like they made it through season 1, I think. Can't remember what like entails season 1 again. But anyways.
My foot.
And they add bits of animation to it as well.
Yeah, so they can't be story written.
I mean, it has its own narrative as well. It's like it's not like it follows like the basic thing. Like it. Oh, there you go. You just died to that on my screen. Sucks to suck.
Right? Okay, so what am I missing? Why?
Oh, you gotta move the thing onto it, and you gotta move that dresser onto the. No, never mind.
Oh, you know what? No, I see exactly what I gotta do. Yup. Just like that. Alright, right. No, I know exactly what I gotta do. Okay. I gotta take and do this. Ooh, actually. mm. Oh, I see what I gotta do.
Yeah, you have to close like the trap door up there.
Yep.
So
I just started working on it.
Yeah.
And then come down a little bit. Or just let it do that by itself. And then triggers that. Because it can't technically.
Anymore, man.
Yeah, right? Oh.
I know my advice is probably slightly delayed to what you've actually been doing, but
It's definitely something that I wouldn't say how do I word this? It's definitely something that I'm not used to because I'm not used to having somebody on here with me.
mhm.
But it's definitely something that I see as it might be a good time. It might be fun.
Yeah, and this. I think this has been fun. It's yeah. I will send you some. First off, I will send you the short film. Favorite part about it, you never see 096's face. They always keep it just out of frame.
To me, that's all that is people fucking with other people's paranoia.
Yeah,
that's really all it seems
really
like to me.
It's a very professional short film. It really just sort of, even if if you have no experience with SCP, if you want a mini thriller film, if you want a really 20-minute thriller film,
right?
It's yeah. Just clear thing. I mean, there's a bit of gore. Don't know how comfortable you are with that.
I'm fine with it.
It eats people's faces whenever they catch them. Whenever it catches them, so.
Shit happens.
It happens, you know.
Right.
But the Foundation also has mobile task forces, which recontain the dangerous SCPs when they escape.
Right.
Because 096, if something sees its face, there's literally no way to stop it from going to the other person, to the person who saw it. In the log, they have a drawing of its face made by a D-class in a submarine 300 miles away. Via
see what I gotta
picture
do
that was
now.
taken from a security camera, and they basically tell the D-class to draw what it sees.
What it sees.
Draw what it sees. So that's the only somewhat clear picture of 096 because apparently drawings do not trigger it.
But pictures do.
But photos do.
That's stupid.
It kind of makes sense.
It does?
It kind of makes sense to me. It's not the actual coloration, light, all of that, all of those factors. That the picture has. It's just a bunch of lead on it's just a bunch of lead on paper.
I don't know. It just seems like a little.
It is kind of dumb, but you know what? It's really not as dumb as the gremlin that just appears to eat beans.
I did not say that. I want that put as a mark. I did not say that.
Yes. I have never once in my life ever said that sentence aloud, ever.
There we go. Problem fixed.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Realign.
Oh, I see what I gotta do. Fuck you, game.
Oh.
You say, oh, but it's not what you think.
It's not?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh. Bars. Okay. I thought you had
Come
to,
on,
like, strap
fucker.
it on the other side there. Like, you see that little piece of, like, between the two drawbridges?
Right, yeah, that's what I thought at first, and it's like, no, that's not it. Because technically you can't do that.
Pork, come get me, bitch.
Right? Okay, so this actually wants me to take a look at what's over there. So let me go ahead and push this over there. Oh, I see it. It's showing me the wanderer with the book and then the cross signs and the fact that there's no bridge. The statues.
Yep. There we go. Yeah. You just see someone out there, like, with 3 ladders just climbing the frickin'
right.
the frickin' wall.
Alright, so okay. That's a little unsettling. If you look at the picture and look in the back.
You know what's a really, really funny use to me of that I found one of the Artificer players that I've had, a player who played an Artificer, is they got 2 immovable rods and they strapped them to their shoes and they set up a thing where whenever they, like, clench their toe on that foot, it'll press the button. So they just freaking walked on the air everywhere.
I mean, it's doable with the right kind of tinkering and construct. But you could also do yourself a favor and make boots of non-moving.
Immovable boots. Well, I mean, that's just kind of a...
But then again, you'd have to have them as separate, triggers.
I just thought it was really clever because that is literally infinite flight. Technically. Because...
It is, but the problem is the fact that for something like that, me as a DM, you'd have to constantly keep your toes clenched. And after a while, if you honestly keep your toes clenched, that's gonna hurt.
The way that for the immovable rod, you just have to press the button once and it holds, and you just press the button again and it lets go.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, me as a DM, for him to have that set up, it would have to be that a tree, a big tree and a small tree. What else is there? Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, the same thing with, like, a barbarian with an immovable rod. You could just do, like, muscle ups the entire way, you know?
Right?
Which, that would be fine. I think that would be funny.
It would, but to use the immovable rods to the point where you have unlimited flight, to me, the trigger would be changed because you would not be able to just click it. It would be a held trigger.
Anyways, frick, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I don't know what's on the other side of the statue thing that you have set up for us. Oh, what the hell are those?
I don't know. And I'm scared to let this thing get too close.
Yeah. It's...
Okay, so it's also stopped...
100% an enemy, right? It's just 100%
I don't know.
an enemy.
I don't know. It really does look like one.
Oh!
I think everything is... I don't know. I don't think so. It's not giving me a chance to try.
Okay, so it doesn't like the light.
Okay,
It looks
so
like you
let's.
can just walk off that one of those platforms over there.
Yeah, but one of the platforms is also like so much higher that I think if you would have tried to walk off of it, it would stop you due to the fact is it would be too much.
Yeah.
Maybe the character would be like, that's too high.
Uh-huh.
But I also see the fact that if anything is in the shadows, if any creature's in the shadows, it's probably gonna kill you.
Yep.
Because that's probably that's basically what I keep seeing is in the light it's
I mean, the
fine, in
ladder
the
down
darkness
is just
it's not.
right over there, so it's not like it's an issue.
Right. Okay, so
I
it's a
think
bird.
this was just like a tutorial for these new creatures.
So is that bird friend or foe?
Oh, it is a foe.
I
What
don't
are these
know. It
jelly?
was like in the darkness you could see that it was a foe, but
Oh, frick, this guy again.
right? All right. So we want
Frickin'. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? An elevator? Fuck you. I'm out here using these ladders and you've got an elevator? Is it because I'm human?
damn straight. Fucking racist motherfuckers. Go down. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for him to get over there. Or no, I'm not supposed to. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Fucking.
Jesus, Crisco.
Right? I definitely chose one that shows a lot of
Ingenuity.
what's the word? Okay, so I'm definitely far enough to where it can't grab me. Go. But I'm really curious what that tail and claw was. It showed a scorpion tail before it showed the claw. You weren't looking at the stream before when it showed the tail though.
Oh yeah, I saw the claw. I don't know what that thing was, man. That's
I don't know. It looked.
scary is what it
It
is.
could
I
have
don't
been.
like it.
I wonder. I wonder if it was the
It's a lion turtle.
not a lion turtle, but the one that has the tail of a scorpion, the head of a lion.
Manticore?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a giant ass manticore.
Haha, you can't touch me, bitch.
I want to see. I really want to just see something that can teleport through these things. Like I would laugh so hard if something could just like you were standing on the other side of
What
a
the fuck?
and you just went. What?
That.
Oh.
Okay. Huh?
Oh, the fact that it like looked.
No, it leaped, or it went over.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just seeing that now. What the hell?
Right?
Oh, that I don't like that.
This game gives me so many ideas for enemies, or at least things that look like enemies, but just a part of a puzzle.
There's actually a thing sort of like this thing in Mordenkainen's.
I don't have that book.
Oh, I can probably send you like the stat block for it. It's first off, it's really cool. It's like a possession. It's this small. Actually, Matt Mercer used it a while ago. Remember the cave thing where they fought those? Remember the cave thing when in Jorhas when they were helping the giants?
Yeah.
And there was that like little squid thing that like possessed the body, like one of the corpses, and it wasn't affected by turn undead.
That thing is like badass.
Yeah, that thing's from Mordenkainen. It's a CR4.
No, I was talking about this bird. It was just sitting
Oh.
there reading a book out of nowhere. That big claw thing hit the hit the side of it.
It's happening for me right now. Yeah, that's happening for me right now. Yeah, this guy.
That is fucking. He's like a bad jet. He's not caring at all, and it's like, all right. Oh shit! Run!
This bird gives absolutely zero shits.
Right?
Anyways. Yeah, so Manticore 0, Bird 1. Anyways. So remember when they were fighting the giants, the little squid thing like went into the corpse and the corpse like came alive?
Right.
Well, it's a CR4 monster, and first off, really like it. It's really cool. It has a possession ability where it just grabs a corpse and uses it. It uses the stat block for whatever it possessed. Oh my god, the thing is scared of the squid.
All right. So my question is, how does one make this work?
Anyway, those squid things. Probably first off, that's a really cool ability for the squid things in the possession squids.
Right.
But they also have a really overpowered thing. They can cast Dimension Door at will.
Yeah, and that. Now, a concept that I actually liked trying was when you guys were monsters. I liked when I came up with that idea. It definitely changed things.
When we were what? When we were monsters?
Yeah, you remember?
I'm trying to. When was that? Sorry, when was that?
It was like one of the first things I ran.
I don't think I was part of that.
Yes, sir, you were.
I was. What was I?
You were the snake.
What was the snake?
You were the only thing that could do damage to you was the guiding bolt or a certain spell. Oh well, yep. There's your proof that it can kill you.
God, I'm trying to remember this thing for the life of me. It sounds really cool, and I'm kind of remembering it, but I don't.
You don't quite know?
I don't quite remember it. It's. Oh shit. Oh, that thing is brutal.
Right?
I kind of expected it to just like latch onto your head or something like that, and you just walk away. You like stand up and then walk away. Don't know why. That was the snake. That
Alright,
wasn't
so
Palace Run, was it?
No, this was before the Palace Run.
Before Palace Run. Are you sure that was on this server?
Yes, sir. It was called the Monster Rush. Where you guys got to be your the whatever monster you wanted.
Oh, I was not part of that.
I could have swore you were.
I was not. I remember that channel being on here, and I think I remember you running it, but I don't think the first campaign I ever did with you was Palace Run.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. It might have been Drez that you ran it with. Like Drez and Namus.
Because it was somebody chose the half human, half snake. No, the the green snake that could only be hurt by a certain spell because they got a choice to be a god, like a chance to be like almost like a godly kind of um
A Naga?
yeah.
Yeah. First off, those things are badass. I did not. I was not part of that campaign. That sounds pretty cool. Can you run it again at some time?
Here's the thing, it didn't run very well. Um
That's what I figured.
well, the reason it didn't run very well because the a lot of the people that we had running and that we had doing it um didn't find it. What's the words I'm looking for? It's not like they didn't like it. It's the fact that it didn't work right. I don't know how to really say that. Um,
Yeah, I mean, and that can happen. That can happen with some campaigns. It's just it doesn't where it's that's a
damn it,
really
I ran
cool
right into
idea.
it.
That's a really cool idea, but player OP-ness is a problem.
Well, I had no problem with them being overpowered. The whole point was that you guys were supposed to have fun,
Yeah, I would personally want to be a beholder.
and I'd have no problem with that.
Yeah,
Now, the downside to what they chose was their first was the monster's alignment, because when you became that creature, you became that creature.
yeah, and I think that the Nagas are like lawful evil or something like that.
Yeah. So when they started making their way, the first thing that they fought. Oh no! What happened was that everybody kind of ditched everybody else because the Naga couldn't be ran because of a no, the Naga stayed. The thing that couldn't be ran was um one of the players was a brain, and when he chose a
Oh,
brain, he was fine. I'm like, you could be a brain, that's fine. Somebody'll have to carry you though, and they all set something up to where it could be moved and everything. Somebody
mm-hmm.
decided to be a mind flare, and the third
Oh,
and final one, there was a mind flare, a Naga, and a mine, a big brain. The big brain used his ability to bamf out of there, leaving the Naga
mm.
and the mind flare alone. The mind flare bamfed out of there, leaving the Naga by itself against two angels.
Yeah, I was not part of that.
Which the angels were after the Naga because the Naga was helping evil creatures.
Yeah, I really like that bird guy. He looks nice. You know, he looks less and less evil the more we go along. He looks
Oh,
more
thank
like
God.
he looks more like mildly annoyed with everything. You know.
Okay, so I'm listening to myself loud and clear coming out of my phone while the stream's going on, okay?
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't hear your voice. So I'm like, oh my God, have I been just talking to myself this entire fucking time? And I'm like,